the order of living successfully. Now, I want to ask you, is living successfully difficult? Because most people have given up, surrendered to circumstance. It's a sad outcome, but that's the way it is. That's because they have a limited idea of who they are. When you take a close look at what I'm about to share with you right now, order is the core principle. Because when you don't have order, the whole structure fails. This process is interrelated to everything you are about to do or everything you are doing. Becoming aware is the first step you have to take. Most people think living successfully is some kind of a difficult task, which is obviously not true. It's all about the mind. And once you understand how the mind works, your whole life will change. For you have the simpleness of mind that what works for little things will also work for big things. Now, I want you to stay with me. Successful living means bridging the gap from where you are to where you want to go. This is accomplished by living one day at a time. This is a way to really live. Do each day all that can be done that day. There should be no strain or effort. Forcing things to happen is just what you must avoid. This means a firm commitment to think what you want to think, regardless of outside circumstance. Now, I'm going to give you four important principles for you to implement today that will help you balance the scale. The first is do not be satisfied. Dissatisfaction is a creative state. The moment you become satisfied, everything stops. In fact, you cannot become satisfied. You are a channel for spirit to flow through. What you are doing is contradicting your own impulses, and most people are very good at that. I myself have been raised with the idea that you should be satisfied with what you want, which is, of course, not true. This is why it's important you study because you will successfully wipe out those false beliefs planted in your subjective mind and build a new paradigm that will make you do things that will automatically produce results all the time. I want you to make I want you to make what I'm sharing with you right now a part of your thinking habits. Abraham Maslow said, the moment a need is satisfied, a new and higher need emerges. You are tapping from an infinite source. Waldos in the Science of Getting Rich said, desire is the effort of the unexpressed possibility, seeking expression within through you. At the root of all habits is the desire to express life. Maslow also said, when a want is achieved, it is no longer a want. Now, you obviously want things, but get this, when you achieve your dreams, which obviously you will, the process repeats itself. You then want something new. This is why you must stretch. Do the things you've never done before. Don't let time stop you. You will always have the time. There's no time or space when it comes to the mind. Everything exists in the now as a potentiality and a possibility of you becoming something. So if you have this rare feeling of doing something, do it now in this present moment. Never become satisfied. Remember, dissatisfaction is a creative state. Second is always be receptive. Don't try to get rid of your ideas. Ernest Holmes put it very well when he said, you cannot get rid of your idea, but you can deface it. And he was right. Instead of trying to push it away, why not accept it? In fact, you push it away long enough, it turns into an object that punishes. William Blake said, he who desires but act not breathes pestilence. Burn that into your mind. You have to be receptive, means you have to be conscious all the time. You cannot receive ideas unconsciously because it's your conscious mind that grab hold of an idea. Now, getting ideas, important as it is only 5%. The 95% is putting it to work. Too often, ideas are criticized. Every new ideas comes with a problem, and for every problem, there's an opportunity for growth. This has escaped the majority, for they think that any new ideas that runs counter to established principle will fail. They don't see the opportunity there. But a bold, groundbreaking problem, because it may be a failure for some obviously strange reason, is to criticize before it's ever begun. This This happens all the time. But when you properly build what you want, hold it in your mind, then everything take care of itself. The third is your intellect doesn't solve problem. Intuition does. Now, it's important you stay with me because I want to really get this. Your intellect deals on separate divisions, while your intuition put it together to form a unity. Most people do not know this. Lots of people know what is going on outside of them, but only few people know what is going on within their own mind and are able to control their thought process. When you are faced with a difficult problem, and remember, for every problem, there's a solution and untapped opportunity. A problem is either unsolved or waiting to be solved. The intuition is very much flexible. It is ever ready to reassess and change course, while the intuition gets stuck sometimes. These phenomena are products of your conscious mind. That is the intuition and the intellect. They are products of your conscious mind. Intuition is one of your higher faculties. Now you have six of them, and they are all resident in your conscious mind. You have the will, imagination, memory, perception, reason, and intuition. And the proper use of these faculties will bring your goal closer to you. The fourth is advertise your uniqueness. It's so easy to follow other people's lead and repeating what other people have done. Instead, for you to grow your own way, growth is an inside job. So for you to grow in mind and spirit, you have to do the things that are unique with you and who you are. In this way, you render the most service to others. When you really master this, service will become automatic and your reward will correspond. You see, as you grow, that is, move yourself to a higher frequency of thought, your circumstances will grow to match that state. You don't have to concern yourself with how to how to do this and how to do that. All you need to do is make a committed decision, and the rest will take care of itself. The universe works in perfect order. Spirit is conscious. The law and the manifestation happens automatically. So everything you see around you is being acted upon by pre-existing thoughts. So the best way to advertise your true self is to think and act from your new state of thought. In other words, you act like the person you want to become. Being is the prerequisite of doing. Now, this is very important. It's important you watch this over and over again and burn this into your mind. I want to thank you for staying with me. This is Victor Anya, and bye for now.